Hello, wanted to plug in with all of you this morning just to come at you from a virtual perspective as a parent, family member, and just make sure that you have some information that I think is important that you know and that you may not feel like reading in an email right now. First and foremost, I want to say thank you. Thank you for your continued love and support of the Manchester Choral Program. It is just unbelievable to me the outpouring of support that we've had from the moment that we heard about all that was going on in March, from trips and plans being canceled to our spring concerts and things of that nature not happening. You have been so incredible to not only offer your support and your thoughts, but also to plug in with me and say, how can I help? And I want to let you know that as soon as I have any information that I can do something with, then obviously I want to move in the direction of trying to make something happen. But obviously we're all well aware that that's just kind of up in the air right now. So my biggest goal is that I stay connected with you and with your students to remind them of how loved they are and how much we miss having them in the classroom. Second, I wanted to make sure that you're aware that I have been going on to Google Classroom and to Canvas and making sure that I'm updating assignments that your students can do right now just to stay engaged with music and theory, just to remember the things that we've been doing throughout the years of music, but also just to kind of be reminded that we want to stay in a real focused system of what we've always been doing. And I think for us in our household, that's been somewhat challenging. It doesn't look like our typical day. Our school here doesn't usually start till about 10 a.m. Some days it looks even a little different from that. We might start it a little earlier. For one reason or another, we might start it later. And I want you to know that that's just the way we're all functioning with this, because there's no real regimented schedule to any of this. My goal is that your students have just looked at that Google page and done something on it to stay engaged with the chorus world over the last several weeks and the weeks to come. But I do want to thank you all for making sure that they're getting that information. I'm also going to continue to plug in with videos like this and just check in on their mental space and make sure that they're doing okay. Also, I wanted to let all of you know that starting tomorrow, Tuesday, May 5th, and then every Tuesday through the end of the year at 2 o'clock, I'm going to sign on with a Google Meet, and any student who's interested in the program is welcome to join me. We'll probably be on anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. I'm going to have my keyboard plugged in, and we'll do some vocal warm-ups. We'll probably sing some songs that may be familiar from time to time. And then I'm going to open it up for possible questions and or a small lesson just for those students who are really missing that classroom music instruction. And then finally, I wanted to let all of you know that in the next several weeks, there's going to be a few more virtual opportunities that you're going to find. First and foremost, beginning tomorrow, I'm going to have an opportunity for all of our seniors to begin being spotlighted, because I, like you, am just heartbroken that we didn't get the opportunity to end the season as we would have liked. So with that being said, we have 52, I believe, seniors that are graduating. I can't believe it. And I want to make sure that we feature all of them in some way so you know who they are and how special they are, not only to me, but to the entire choral program. So with that being said, I encourage you to tune in tomorrow. I'll start pushing those out and putting them out through a private channel that I will share with students through Canvas and Classroom as well. And I also wanted to let you know that I will be planning with our booster board a virtual meeting that we hope to have at the beginning of June. And that will hopefully, for any of your students moving forward in the program next year, answer any questions that you may have at this time. And with that being said, I want to encourage you to continue to look for something positive each and every day. Find grace to give yourself, because if you're anything like me, I came at you this morning in what I like to call my uniform, because I said, you know what? This is me. In these days that I'm not going to school, you will find me in a hat and you'll probably find me in workout clothes. And so if that's what you're doing each day, then that's totally fine. But I want to encourage you to find something that gets you up and moving. For me, I walk a couple of times a day. I make sure that I get up and I do shower each day, and I always say put a face on, and I've encouraged students to do that as well. I encourage you to, at the end of each day, reflect and say, what's something positive that I can take from this day and really be grateful for? And then if you've done all those things and you are needing someone to reach out to and talk, I am always here. And I hope that you will forever remember that this choral program is such a big part of my heart, and in turn has become a part of my family. And I would love to offer any support in the coming weeks that I can. I'm going to be doing one separate video momentarily for all of you who are moms, and especially moms of seniors. I hope that you find the book that I'm going to read just beneficial. It's been something that's always been special to me and means even more as we take on this new season of life with this class of 2020. Thank you again for all that you're doing to support. And remember, give yourself grace and love, and remember that we love you. Have a great week.